Hello, sports fan. This is Steven here for Sports Choice Plus, and I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering will the Dallas Mavericks ever recover from this Luka trade. Before I get right into this, I want to make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's just focus on it. There's been a lot of hysteria. There's been a lot of disappointment. There's been a lot of frustration in the Dallas community, and it revolves around the trading of Luka Doncic. And you're looking at so much, and it's not even Anthony Davis's fault. It's whoever was going to be traded for him. They're going to be facing scrutiny for the next couple of decades. When you think about everything that was pushed to the table, the Mavericks, the Dallas Mavericks, if you will, made a decision to trade a 25-year-old global superstar. When you think about Luka, he's not only big in Dallas, but he's big where he's from. He's big globally for the game of basketball. Not only for jersey sales, but who he is as a basketball player, and that transcends to a lot of different places in the world and outside the world. When you're looking overall at what's going down, Luka essentially was that big of a playmaker on and off the court in Dallas where people are now salty, they're upset, they're hating it, and they're wanting a refund from season tickets. There's a number of things. It's going to be a dramatic drop-off financially from what the Mavs could have been to where they are now. And I want to say this because you got to think about this. That number 77 for Dallas Mavericks fans no longer has the same appeal. It's now in LA. So will you lose people to LA? Possibly. Anthony Davis getting hurt in the first game that he was in didn't help it any better. But you got to think, they're having to, in a season, go from having their greatest player of all time to Anthony Davis. You know, I don't know how well Jason Kidd was on board with this, but I do know that from the standpoint, the Mavericks essentially could be moving to Vegas. The ownership group has talked about it. They've tried to do it in Dallas. They tried to get a casino there. They've been denied. There's multiple reports that this is a reaction to try to tank the Dallas Mavericks. Mark Cuban is no longer the sole owner of the Dallas Mavericks, or the majority owner of the Mavericks. So people have to understand the new owner could possibly move the Dallas Mavericks. It could be a thing of them making the Dallas Mavericks that bad that they need to move, or them getting a new stadium. It's a number of things that possibly can happen. I know they came out and said they're not moving the team. That doesn't mean anything at the moment. If they can get somebody in Vegas to give them a basketball arena and attach the Dallas Mavericks to it in some way, shape, or form, or a hotel to it, you bet your bottom dollar they're going to do that. Now that the NBA is open to betting and gambling and so many different things, and the NFL is doing it too, NHL is doing it too, these are opening up certain doors that we've never seen teams be able to open doors to. Like in Miami, the Hard Rock Cafe Casino is right across the damn near same area as the stadium. So you got to think about this from the standpoint of everything that goes into it. If you're an owner of a team, why not capitalize with a casino? Why not capitalize with something that's going to make you even more money and make the basketball team just a part of your success? In a casino, most casinos make hand over fist what they make. And you're talking about millions of people that lose their money every year. Millions of people that come to Vegas and think, I'm going to hit big in Vegas, or I'm going to catch them and I'm going to win hundreds of millions of dollars, and they end up losing more than their loss. I mean, more than they brought with them. So I think that overall, this is just the first part of a phase. I don't think Dallas is going to be the site where the Dallas Mavericks play in a couple of years. I think Las Vegas is going to end up being where they play. And I think that if you can get a casino there and you can get the rights to it, you can get the naming rights, you can do all those things, the Dallas Mavericks are cooked because they're going to end up moving to another place. Getting rid of your best player, and he's got at least 7, 8 years left in him, it doesn't make sense money-wise. Now, mind you, they may have done this so they didn't have to pay the Supermax, but it makes no sense to give up somebody that's going to bring you multi-millions of dollars in jersey sales and shoe sales and endorsements and so many different things if you're going to recoup that money back. So I think the Dallas Mavericks are moving. I think that for what it is, Anthony Davis may give them a boost this year. He's an aging superstar, a guy that never really reached his peak because of injuries, but he's been playing well. He's won a championship with the Lakers, but he's not Luka. No matter what he does, he's just not Luka. So the Lakers got the best out of this deal by far, and I think that overall we're going to be managing this trade for the rest of all time. This possibly is the biggest trade in NBA history. So, I don't know. It's tough. But all you Dallas Mavericks fans, I sympathize and empathize with you. NBA fans, what do you think? Get in there. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus. Let us know what you feel, and we'll see you on the very next episode.